This is day 3. We're just carrying on and recapping on what we've been doing for the last 2 days. They're making really good progress, and the girls are really good with them. We're really fortunate to have these 2 girls here, and they've been leading them and brushing them and playing around with a stick with their feet. And so today, I'm just going to recap on it. And I've got a different rope. I've got a different stick today. This one's got a rope on the end of it, and we'll show you roughly why I do that. Okay. If you come into this, is a different wee filly than what we've had before. She's the one out of the crossbred mare. She's a bit classier than the others. I like to use this stick today with the rope on it, just so that they get used to stuff dragging over them. They're going to have to get some harness on them at some stage to be a pack horse. And the more we do with this now, and just recapping on everything you've done the day before. Just slightly different, but redo it. Okay. Although we've been getting their feet picked up with our hands, today I'm going to put a rope on them, and we'll show you what we do, and I'll tell you why I do things. I'm going to tie this rope, which is miles too big for her, but I'm going to tie it around her like a girth for a start. Good now. Good now. I've spent quite a bit of time with the stick in under here, rubbing her, so that she's used to something touching her there. It's a very ticklish part of the horse. I find it nearly as ticklish this bit here as back here on the flank. So I'm not going to have this super tight, but I'm going to have that tied onto there. And then I'm going to use that. These girls have made a really good job of teaching them to lead. They're coming up to it really good. Okay, so what I've done that for, I want them to get used to stuff slipping on them a wee bit. Not that I want it to slip when we put a saddle on them, but when you're getting on the horse, your girth sometimes slips. And I want them to get used to that, so they know that it's not going to hurt them. I'm not going to make a big thing of it, but I am going to let them have a wee feel of that today. Alright. What you do on one side, you do on the other. Good wee girl. Hey. Now, I'm going to pick up the front leg. What I like to do is just fold it in half. And pick it up. Now I can hold that a lot better with a rope than I can just by hanging onto the fetlock. I hold it up there for a few seconds. Once again, don't let them get sick of it. Don't hold it up there for ages. Don't tie it up there for too long. Just hold it up there like that. Alright. So I do both sides. The near side and the off side. Then when I've finished both of those, we take that off. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a hind leg. Now, to do a hind leg, I'll pull her away from that fence a wee bit. She might kick. But don't want you hurting yourself. Alright. Once again, a good old bow and knot. Come up. All these ropes around is awesome. So when we tie in diamond hitches and that onto them, when they are a pack horse, they need to get used to it. I use this as a bit of an extension. He's really good. Pull that up onto there. Then I go onto there. Now she may kick at this, Why I do it is so that when the farrier or myself comes to do this trimming, when putting shoes on when they're later, they know that they've been restrained and they can't get away from it. And the other reason is if a horse gets caught in a fence, if they get caught in it and they get held, they'll stand there and they don't cut themselves to bits. So it's for them as much as it is for making it easier for us later. Only day 3, don't go crazy with it and pull it up too tight. Alright, now I'm really happy with that. The other thing I like to do, get my old Leatherman out and give their hooves a wee tap with that. Good wee girl. Good Bonnie. Because tomorrow I'm going to trim their feet. Alright, she's all good with that. The other thing that I like to do is I like to put this rope in underneath the tail so that she gets used to that. Well, pony. And the reason I do this is, at some stage of it, this pony will be a pack horse. Alright? So let her get used to that, don't make a big thing of it. And the other reason I do it is, if I'm leading this horse, at some stage it'll get in and underneath its tail, the lead rope. So it needs to be all desensitised. So that's what I'm trying to do here now. Good pony. They don't like it, but it's not hurting them. Okay. I'll flip that off there. And that'll do this wee fella today. Tomorrow she'll get her feet trimmed. She'll be coming closer to a horse. So pop back, have a look at us tomorrow on adventurehorsestrekking.co.nz and see these foals progress.